Imagine waking up every day feeling invisible, like your actions don't ripple beyond your small corner of the world. That was Mia's life. A cashier at a busy corner store, juggling long hours and tired feet, watching the city rush past without a second glance. One rainy morning, she noticed an elderly man struggling with his groceries, his hands trembling under the weight. Without hesitation, Mia stepped outside, steadying his bags and sharing a warm smile. It was a simple gesture, barely a blip in a bustling day, but for that man, it was a lifeline. Mia faced obstacles every day, time slipping through her fingers, exhaustion that clouded her mind, and a creeping doubt that one small act couldn't possibly matter in a city of millions. But instead of retreating into anonymity, she chose to see each interaction as a thread, weaving a fabric of kindness. She began leaving small notes on the store's bulletin board. "You matter today. Keep going. You're doing great." Messages that caught the eyes of tired commuters. Some smiled, some paused. One young woman, battling quiet loneliness, carried a note in her pocket all day. Mia didn't have grand plans or resources, just a heart tuned to the subtle needs of those around her. She started a community jar where anyone could donate spare change, which she used to buy coffee for the homeless or bus tickets for those stranded. When a local park bench was broken, she rallied a few neighbors to fix it, turning a neglected corner into a welcoming spot. Her unique strategy was simple: small, consistent acts anchored in presence and empathy. Instead of waiting for perfect conditions or recognition, she acted in the moment, trusting that kindness was a seed, even if the soil seemed barren. Slowly, the snowball grew. The elderly man she helped started volunteering at the store's food pantry. The young woman with the note organized a neighborhood cleanup. Others, inspired by these gestures, added their own sparks, sharing meals, starting book exchanges, or simply listening deeply to each other's stories. This ripple of humanity transformed the neighborhood. Streets felt safer, smiles became contagious, and a sense of belonging blossomed where isolation had once thrived. Mia's small acts created a community that celebrated resilience and connection. What can you take from Mia's journey? Start where you are, notice the unnoticed. Offer your presence without expectation. Use what you have, even if it's just a kind word or a helping hand. Understand that change isn't a thunderclap, it's a whisper growing louder when we all listen. Your everyday kindness is a spark. It might seem tiny, but when shared, it lights up the darkest corners. Like Mia, your actions can snowball, transforming lives, including your own. So the next time you see someone struggling or lonely, don't pass by. Step in. Your courage to care might be the beginning of something extraordinary. As weeks turned into months, Mia noticed subtle shifts around her. The corner store, once just a stopover for hurried customers, became a hub of warmth. People lingered longer, exchanging greetings and stories. A regular customer, an artist, began leaving small paintings for others to find. Mia pinned one on the bulletin board, a vibrant depiction of the city skyline brightened by stars. Encouraged by the growing sense of community, Mia organized a weekend gathering in the nearby park. Flyers she made by hand invited neighbors to bring food, music, and laughter. The turnout surprised her. Families, seniors, young adults, all drawn together by a shared desire for connection. Children played freely, while adults shared hopes and challenges. The broken bench, now repaired, stood as a symbol of their collective effort. Mia reflected on how far they had come. The neighborhood was no longer a place of passing strangers, but a tapestry woven with care. The young woman who once carried a note in her pocket now led a support group for those battling loneliness. The elderly man, once burdened and fragile, found purpose in volunteering and mentoring others. Yet Mia knew the journey was ongoing. She continued her small acts, understanding that community is nurtured daily. She reached out to local schools, encouraging kindness projects among students. Together, they planted flowers along sidewalks and created murals celebrating diversity and unity. Her story spread beyond the neighborhood, inspiring others in nearby areas. Social media posts shared snapshots of smiles, acts of generosity, and moments of genuine human connection. People wrote about how a simple note or a helping hand had brightened their days, reminding them they were seen and valued. Mia's quiet revolution demonstrated that transformation doesn't require grand gestures or fame. It starts with one person willing to care deeply and act sincerely. Each small kindness is a thread, and when woven together, they create a fabric strong enough to support and uplift many. So when you wake up tomorrow, consider the invisible threads you can weave. Listen to the stories around you, offer your time and attention, and remember that every gesture, no matter how small, holds the power to change a life. Like Mia, you carry within you the spark of hope and the ability to ignite a blaze of compassion that can light up even the darkest corners of the world.